It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filmed for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, 18, 19, Lions.
And there, it's Malik Neighbors. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Herbert from the gun. That one's good to McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hampton gets it from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Cook makes the connection, was looking for Lat McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set. Lady. Set.
Air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Fields this at the 19. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Take off.
Darts back to throw. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Raiders set to kick off.
Now Prager on to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Escapes a defender. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Wait.
Here's Hampton, over the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Herbert with a blitz coming. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board. Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Darts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Second and 10.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Out of the the gun this time. Here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They're down now. Here's Dart. Bryant for the deep ball. To the outside. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And an inside give to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is cut downfield by Allen. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
The incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that. But this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Hampton now up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
Darts out of the shotgun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 20-zip lead. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Prater on to send it away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now. And we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, batting, baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Cougar 19.
Second and very short, looking to pass. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 1st down, here's Dart. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he gets a smart shot there before he's touched down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain, with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Design quarterback run here. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys, not the corners or the safeties, that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Austin. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants running away so far with a 27-zip gain. Prater on for the PAT. right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
Chargers, nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first. And 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert now off the play fake. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, it gets the job done.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. He netted 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Set.
Herbert now, blitz coming. This is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. You always tell me, Buck, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Has a man on target to Johnson. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Giants.
This might be a free play for him. Throw caught at the 6. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Offense to the line for 2nd down. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That Raiders set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Throwing on first is Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Colsenadivo's got it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. Now Prater on to send it away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Hampton on second. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Herbert on first down. Caught by the tight end running that corner. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Play action now for Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The play fake, now Herbert to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. This is Hampton, and they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They send the tight end in motion left. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has it in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take 7 points off the deficit. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him.
For the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Warriors 70. Ready.
From the gun, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Buffalo at 18 Cardinal.
To throw, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dart going to throw again. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take over off their 3rd interception of this game. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. Hits it through the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
It's Herbert once more. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And they make the tackle at the 38. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter. But this game seems pretty far out of reach for them.
Los Angeles.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10, Herbert. Deep to the left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Go.
They'll run it here with Hampton. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Black 80, black. Ready.
Desperation time here. Snapped by Allen. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Chargers.
Go Lion.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on first and flat. Especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Set. Lion. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Delta.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Chargers will line up for
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. And they show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's now second and 19 at the 16-yard line.
Working quickly here. Darts back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
On the coverage.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Darts looking at this third and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So first and 10 now from the 30. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Chargers.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Herbert to throw once more. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Like I say this definitively, that is not the way you pick your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long. Now Herbert again. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Oronde Gadsden the second on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down in a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down. Herbert throwing again. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the wind. Just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Austin on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 bucks. Dragon 60.
They're going to pass it here. Put the body on the line for his team. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Gets this to Slayton. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
19, Tiger, 18, trap 60, trap 60. Huh.
Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Oh, no, they get him yet again! Derwin James picks it! We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say it out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Hey, go Lion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Trying to push deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down at 12 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense. Right there, that pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, Herbert. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So here